Um, we're doing a story on Bethany's disappearance,
Okay.
and you're the last one to be seen with her. Tell us what happened.
Well, I picked her up on Friday, went to Arkansas, and the whole time we was there, we was up all night. We visited and everything else. We came back to my house in Gleason. Well, she wanted to go back to the mall in Jackson to go to Claire's in the game room. So we got to the mall, I think it was about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I stretched out on the back seat of the van. It wasn't about 30 minutes later I went in. I couldn't find her. I went out to the mall. I looked for her everywhere. I couldn't find her.
The police, and to be fair, they haven't named you as a person of interest or a suspect. They won't.
Oh, yeah, they have too.
Well, they
They
told
have
you?
too. Oh, yes, they have.
You heard him say it. He says detectives told him he's a suspect. They said that you haven't shown any interest, that you were even indifferent
Okay, well, let me
about
tell you something,
Bethany's
sir.
disappearance.
They've got a podcast going saying that I'm a mean villain of a human being.
We heard from both from Johnny and from law enforcement that you were disinterested, indifferent, apathetic about the disappearance, and that you haven't shown the same level of passion or put as much resources into trying to find Bethany over these 17
Well, that's
years.
not true.
In fact, Larry Markowski tells me he actually tried to go on national television in a desperate move to help find his little girl.
I was going to go on a Montel Williams show. I was called right over to my brother's house, and TBI told me not to do it right after Bethany disappeared because he said it would jeopardize the case. Give me just a minute.
Sure. He ducks back into the house. Hope Larry comes back. A minute later, he returns with the photo album.
I've got pictures right up within a month of Johnny taking off with Bethany. And this ain't all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Bethany's baby books. I've got her first baby shoes. That's Bethany Christmas Day. That was a month before. That's my oldest daughter, Jenny. They said I always dyed my hair. They tried to say I dyed my hair and went to the mall with sunglasses and I pulled this big old scheme is what they said.
We did hear that.
I've never dyed my hair.
No, but we saw the pictures of the jet black hair.
What my hair? What color is that hair?
Doesn't look jet black.
But it's black.
So you're saying you didn't dye your hair
No,
jet
sir.
black and was walking
sir.
around the mall with sunglasses?
No, sir.
Remember that podcast where Larry's friend Harold claimed he was going to dump his van at the Mexico border?
He said to me, he said, well, wow, I'm going to take my van down to the port of Mexico and leave it down there, and you can have it. You just come get it, it'll be yours.
So you listen to the podcast.
Well, she does. And
Okay,
she
tells you. One thing that came out that was certainly eyebrow-raising is a conversation you allegedly had with your friend Harold, that you wanted to abscond to Mexico. You were going to drive the van to Mexico, and then Harold, you can give him the van as payment.
I'm a truck driver. I drove all 48 states of Canada. If I was going to go to Mexico, wouldn't I not have left Little Rock and went to Mexico? And I dang sure wouldn't have took my van down there and called my so-called buddy Harold to come and get the van. Nothing was ever said like it. It's a witch hunt, and it's a pack of lies is what they're saying.
And what about that mysterious woman in the police sketch who reportedly tried to enroll Bethany in school? The woman from a sketch resembled someone on your side of the family. These are accusations, and I don't know where the truth lies.
Actually,
Did you hear that?
the woman looked like Johnny's mother.
What do you think happened?
I have no idea. If they don't have her, then somebody took her.
Do you think she's still alive?
Yes, I do. I've never felt anything else. I believe somebody has her. And I believe she's going to come home. Just like J.C. Dugard. I follow for record.
You, Larry Markowski, had no involvement in Bethany's disappearance.
Absolutely not.
Bethany, and they were all vetted, and none were her.
The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children created this age progression photo of what Bethany might look like today. She would be 28 years old if she's still alive, something her mother, Johnny, still believes with all her heart.